Yo, it's your boy Reggie. Welcome back to my channel. And today we talking about the Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic, baby, in the playoffs. Not the play-in, the playoffs. This team made the playoffs as the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference. And, you know, for me, like going into this season, I was excited. I thought this team could be good. My prediction was that we were going to be maybe at 8th or 9th seed and be in the play-in and have an opportunity to make the playoffs. But I never thought this team would make the actual playoffs. I am as stunned as anyone. I am happy. This team has been fun to watch all year long. And the fact that not only do we make the playoffs as the 5th seed, but up until like a week ago, we were around the 3rd seed and it was mathematically allowed to be the 2nd seed. Like it just shows you how good this team has been in a very competitive Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference has been really competitive this year. And for us to make the playoffs, it's outstanding. We made the playoffs, I think, 4 years ago, but this is different. This different. Like that team that made the playoffs 4 years ago, it was cool. Like it was fun. I'm not gonna like retroactively crap on it. Like it was cool to make the playoffs with, you know, Vooch and Fournier and Aaron Gordon, DJ Augustine. Like it was cool. It was definitely fun to make the playoffs with that team. And I remember the game 1 against Toronto when Augustine hit that game-winning shot. I was going crazy. So that was fun. But I think we all knew that that team had a pretty clear ceiling. Like that team wasn't gonna there was nowhere really to go. Like that team made the playoffs as I forget we were 8 or 7 seed, whatever it was, and we knew we were not gonna win that series. And it wasn't like we were like, okay, next year we can take a step forward. It was like, nah, we're about there. There's not really anywhere else to go. But this different. This different because this team we got our building blocks. Paolo and Franz are our building blocks. We got our guys, and let's be real. The roster constructed around our guys, Paolo and Franz, those are our building blocks, right? The roster we have constructed around them as of now still isn't quite right. I don't think our roster is properly built around those guys yet, and we still made the playoffs. It's the 5th seed. Man, there's something brewing. This team is on the way up. So to be honest with you, no matter what happens in this series against Cleveland, I'm not gonna make a prediction yet. That'll be a different video. But no matter what happens in that series, man, the fact that we made the playoffs, this is Paolo's 2nd year. He's a 2nd-year All-Star. The fact that we made the playoffs, the sky's the limit. Like no matter what happens in this series, we're gonna be excited about where we're gonna go next year as the roster, you know, gets flushed out a little bit. Where are we going to go 2 years from now? So, yeah, man, this is just a good team. This is a good team. I think that I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to get too far into it. I want to say it for a different video. But, like, I think that the way we play ball is built for the playoffs because we're a defensive basketball team. And defense is going to be more about just that fire and that effort. And I think it's hard to drum up that kind of effort night in and night out. When you talk about an 82-game season, having that level of effort is hard to do. But in the playoffs, defensively, I expect us to be locked in every single game because it's the playoffs. And so you look at that game against the Bucks yesterday, and look, I know Giannis didn't play, but he didn't play a couple games ago and they kicked our behinds. Like, I didn't go into that game yesterday super confident, if I'm going to be honest. I didn't. It just kind of seemed like the Bucks have our number, even without Giannis. Like, Bobby Portis, you know, turns into Dirk Nowitzki when we play against them. So it's like I didn't feel crazy confident going into that game. But the way they played in that second half, man, I'm telling you, like, this team, the way we play defense, we ready for the playoffs. That's playoff basketball. We ready to play it. We ready to play playoff basketball. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Orlando Magic playoffs. Not play-in, playoffs. 5th seed, the boys in blue. We locking you up. 7-game series. We will lock you down because we play defense. That's all I got to say, man. Playoffs. Peace. Talk to y'all later.